Just a heads up for all you Dinnercraft fans before we jump right into the episode. Applications are still open. If you want to get in on Season 2 and maybe place your builds somewhere in the same world as mine and Sev's and Alito's and the whole other crew here on Dinnercraft, go ahead and hit up that link down in the comments section below, and while you're there, go ahead and join our Discord. Alright, on with the episode. Hello to all you fine ladies and gentlemen. We are here to ask and answer one simple question, and that would be, well, what's for dinner? And that is a very good question, because we've been off the server for at least a little while here. It's kind of felt like ages since I've actually gotten to sit down and record, but, you know, holiday season is pretty much over at this point. Yeah, it's well over. But, yes, we are here on my island, and I'm gonna go get some sleep real quick. Oh, yes. I almost made it. Since my last episode, a lot has happened here on Dinnercraft. As you can see, my chest monster is getting a little bit ridiculous. We're actually going to try and tackle this today, get this stuff all cleared up, cleaned up, organized, and put into my brand new storage room, which I'm not sure if I've shown you, honestly. Like, since the last episode, I've been really busy off-screen doing a whole bunch of things, and as you can tell, this is the most disorganized storage room ever. But that was kind of the goal, that was kind of the plan, and I'll show you what my plans are to organize it as we go. I also have deep storage down here with my horse. I don't have a name for the horse yet. I'm sure I'll come up with one. But the other thing I have to show you is, well, if you come up here, you'll notice something is missing on this hill. Yeah, I went and finally completed this section of the build, and that unfortunately means, oh, there's zombies in there. I definitely hear zombies in there, but if you break down the door, yep, the house is still there. It's part of the history of Dinnercraft. It's not going anywhere, but I can't really keep it around, so it didn't really fit with the aesthetic. So I have replaced it with this really cool basalt structure. But that's not the only thing I've done. I have been very busy. I have completed, well, largely completed. I've covered this one entirely in Podzol and have completed and covered so much more of this since my last episode. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, the scale of this, I don't even remember what I showed you last, but this entire section, I believe, is new since the last time you've seen me here on Dinnercraft. And that's mostly because it's not really anything super exciting to look at or watch as I build, although I do think the final result will look pretty amazing. And, of course, we've kind of got this little area in here that kind of evokes the outside of these structures, these plateaus. I love these plateaus, by the way, and they're going to be filled in and detailed. Don't worry about that. This is not their final form. So yeah, that's what I've been busy with for the most part on here, I believe. Let me check my notes and see if there's anything else I need to tell you about. Ah, yes, there's actually something really cool just happened. Breaking news, announcement, and all that sort of thing. We have 2 new diners. Yes, that's right. 2 new diners. Fantastic folks, and their first episodes are actually, like episode 0s. And they are up on their channels already, and they are Flash Rabbit and Flazzerty, I believe, if I'm saying that right. I'm sure they'll correct me the second they see this, and then they'll be like, oh, no, that's not correct. But yeah, Flash Rabbit and Flazzerty, welcome to Dinnercraft. You're gonna have a blast here. Although there are rumors swirling around that something has happened to Marx. And I think, as the resident detective, I might have to go and check out and see if those rumors are true. Marx? Are you in here?
Who's that? Who's there?
Marx! Goodness sake, I'd heard the rumors. This is terrible. They've got you locked up in the drip cell, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's like 50% urine at this point.
Oh, I didn't need to hear that. Well,
yeah, there's no facilities in here. No
you've
bird.
grown a beard?
It's been a while.
It has been
ages.
Yeah, last time I see it, it's been a while since I've even seen you. How long have they had you in here?
A few weeks now, I think. I don't know. There's no lie. I don't know whether it's today, yesterday, 3 weeks from now.
Wow.
It's bad.
I've heard rumors. I want to hear from you. What exactly happened? Why did they have you even in here for? You're an upstanding citizen. You've done terraforming. You've done all this stuff for them. Why are you in here now?
But to be honest, it just seems like they didn't want to pay me for doing, everything I did in the shopping district.
Oh, that is.
They just threw me in here instead because they're apparently not wealthy enough. I don't know.
Oh.
I went to see them.
Oh.
I had an agreement with B.
Okay.
I ended up seeing Kabibo. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in here and there's a man in a dolphin mask in front of me, takes the mask off, and it's B.
What?
And he turned around at that point and said, well, we can't pay you, so you're now going to spend the rest of the server.
So this was Big Gov. This was Big Gov doing this.
Oh, yeah. 100% Big Gov.
Oh. Okay, so this is them just like ramping up the evil. I mean, the taxes were already pretty ridiculous for the amount of land, but this, but they're also having money troubles. That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I mean, they're taxing for the land, but yet they can't afford to pay for commissioned work.
Well, you know what I'm thinking here.
It's weird.
I'm wondering what they spent all those diamonds on. Because they've been getting tons of diamonds from everybody on the server.
Well, yeah, we saw from Arlito's trial there was a big stack in there.
Yeah. I wonder if there's been some misappropriation of funds going on. I might have to investigate that. I might have to go. Before I go. I think I do have some mushroom stew. If you're a fan of mushroom stew. Are you able to actually get that?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. I've just run out of the food.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
Feed
no
me,
problem.
So thank you.
We'll see what we can do. I'll see if I can if I can contact the underground. I do know. I have heard that maybe Alito is going to be making an appearance again. He'll be showing back up. And he will not be disguising himself. He will be Alito. And maybe he will be like a champion for justice or something. And he will break you out. Maybe. I have no idea.
I mean, if that can happen, if what you're saying is true, that would be amazing. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I still got a base to build.
Yeah, you've got progress to make, man. I wish I had a good way of getting you out. I don't really. But the second I hear from somebody, I will let you know.
Okay, thank you so much, and thanks for the food.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I have one idea. Let's see if this works. Hold on. That didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. I teleported. I was gonna teleport in. And I teleported, not in. Oh goodness. Well, I will try and get a hold of them for you. Oh, okay, well, that did not work. That did not work at all. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to chorus fruit into Marx's cell, and then I would have been able to bust him out because I don't even know what my plan was really there, and it didn't work at the end, so I guess that's a little disappointing. But hopefully, Alito or someone will be able to break him out, and there will be an established resistance to the evil Big Gov. It appears they're getting more evil all the time, which is just as well that I've made my base so far away from them. But talking of my base, smooth transition inbound. It's time that I actually stepped up fixing my base and getting everything a little bit more correct. So that is going to start right here with my storage, because this has been my storage for the entire season, and it's getting a bit ridiculous. I need to sort this, I need to organize it, and I have a decent idea of how that's going to look down here in my storage room when I complete it. So I'm going to launch into that, and I will see you, whoa, a little bit of lag, I will see you when I have made some progress. Alright, a considerable chunk of time has passed since I last recorded a clip here, and I've done a number on these chests. We're down to the last few sort of random stuff chests. I don't really have a good place for it yet, but if we come down into the storage room, you'll see that I have scattered a few items around on the ground to just kind of signpost where the important spots are. You can see we've got like our gravel and our sand over in here, and then we've got peaceful mob drops here, hostile mob drops here. This is all dirt and grass, which I'm probably going to be using a lot of in finishing my desert renovation out here. So, I think this is looking fantastic, and there's obviously a few things out here that still need to get cleaned up and put away, but there's a more pressing issue. I don't have a bedroom. I haven't had a bedroom pretty much since I moved out of the house up on the hill, and now that that is covered up in stone, I'm going to need a new bedroom. So where am I going to put one? Bam! Right here, right in the wall. So I'm just going to go ahead and start picking and choosing here and empty out a little bit of a space. It's not going to be too big. I don't need much space, honestly. Basically, I just need a place to put the bed and to look kind of cool. And I have some ideas for how to decorate this, although I might need to get in touch with some of my fellow diners and see if they'd be willing to help with the decoration efforts. And shazam, just like that, my bed chamber is complete. I think this actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty basic. As you can tell, it's barely anything more than an expansion of the currently existing area here. I mean, it's very unified. That's one thing I will say, is right now almost everything on the island is becoming unified. It's all coming together as one big, solid, singular plan, which I think is super cool. Now, eventually, like I said, I will get to the detailing. Wow, landed right in the middle of the beacon beam. But that's not our real goal for today. Our goal is to complete just a few of those things that we've had laying around here for so long and just want to get done and out of the way. So, the bedroom, actually, I do have details that I want to add to this, and I will probably eventually... Oh, that's going to bug me, so I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to do this. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be something where eventually I will get a hold of some of the other diners and see if they'd be willing to help me add something to this, specifically Sev and her brilliant armor stand work. I think I have an idea that would be kind of cool. But that's, like I said, not a problem for today. Although, looking around here, I think this is looking pretty good. I think this is almost to the point where I can call the base progress for the day. I do still have deep storage to do, which is down here. Hello, guys. And I do still have my potions brewing and, what you would call it, portal room. Portal room is going to be over this way, because I've been using a portal over in my villager trading area, and that is a no-go. But we've made good progress here. We have made good progress. I think, though, it's time that we go and check on our shop. While we're here in the shopping district, I think I'm going to stop by and say hello to Marx again. Maybe bring him... Oh, whoa, hello. Okay, mobs are down here, and Marx's cell is open. Oh my. I wonder if Alito came and broke him out. That would make sense. That would make a good deal of sense. What is going on under these rugs that's making this effect? I don't know. Oh, it's just a... There's an ender chest in here. Oh, I wonder if somebody smuggled something in. That's very interesting. We have a mystery on our hands here. But I believe this means that Marx may have made his escape already. That is very good to know. Well, I'll have to keep my ear to the ground and hear the resistance, if there's a resistance popping up, that is, and see what they have to say about Big Gov. Alright, so let's check the sand shop. I don't know if I've sold anything in the last few weeks. Yeah, doesn't really look like it. Yeah, I will eventually add some more different types of stock to this, but honestly, right now it doesn't look like anybody really needs the sand, which is a little bit of a shame, but, you know, it was kind of to be expected at this point in the season that people had enough sand. However, I don't think I was able to show this off in the last few episodes. This is, I believe, a Sevco-owned shop. And there are plenty of things in here. There's plenty of dyes? Oh, it's actually dyes in bulk. Interesting. I don't know if there's anything that I need dye for right now, but now that this is here, I'm going to have to start thinking if there's anything that I really need to dye. Not in that way. Okay, I'm just going to do that real quick. Okay. Oh, paying for Podzol. Boy, do you know how much Podzol I made for that part of my base? Oh, that's ridiculous. Other plants. Wait, 1 diamond for 2 stacks. Oh, ferns. I'm going to want ferns. Okay, I'm going to definitely need to keep this in mind. And there is also a beautiful little wool shop now here in the shopping district, and there is a Deal of the Week barrel. That is an empty Deal of the Week. It doesn't look like there is anything. Okay. Wow. So there's a little bit of everything in here. That is cool. So 2 stacks of wool, any wool, for 1 diamond. I'm assuming that means I can mix and match. Once again, I don't know if there's any need that I have for wool right now, but I'll be thinking about it. And now over here, there is a Wither Rose shop. It's got black dye, which is awesome. 1 diamond per stack, that's solid. But we also have Wither Roses, and we have Wither Skeleton Skulls at 3 diamonds per skull, which is not a bad deal at all. Not a bad deal at all. Once again, this is all stuff that I need to keep in mind as I'm building and going here. It's something else. It's going to be something else by the time this season's done. There are going to be so many builds, so many things. But I do have to say, I believe we are now well over the halfway point of the season, unless I miss my guess, and I really want to focus on finishing up my base. However, there are a couple of things that I do want to do that aren't that. I do have a couple of mini games that I would like to do and try and build. The Build a Biome contest hasn't had any entrants yet. Not really. I think Lee and Sev have both signed up to it. But that's neither here nor there. Right now we are at the Bargain Book Barn, which is 100% sold out. Very, very much so sold out. Which, yeah, I don't know if it's time for me to get out of the book business, because Marx has just done it so much better than I have. He has a nice, awesome shop in the end, which is not too far from a free Enderman farm to combine with that. So it kind of crashed the market on my books, which is fine. It's all good. But I need to come up with something maybe to do with the barn. So somebody should jump down to the comments section right now and tell me what I should do with the Bargain Book Barn, because I don't think I'm going to be selling books out of it anymore. Since it's sold out, I really haven't taken the time to go and refill it, and I don't know if it's going to be very lucrative. So I'm going to just hold off on that and see what you guys have to say. So to kind of illustrate a point that I was making earlier, this is Marx's shop in the end. There's an ender down at the end of the leaf block path there, and in here you can buy every one of the books for a single diamond apiece, and I just can't match those prices right now. I just can't. It's priced out of my range, but look at all of these good deals. Now, I do notice that he is missing a few, specifically... Oh, there's channeling. Okay, well, I was going to say he was missing the ones for tridents, but it does appear that he does have channeling, which I think I already have. I don't really remember. Yeah, I do need to upgrade my trident at some point. But as you can see, this is a phenomenal little shop, and it actually looks like a book from the side. If you kind of fly over here and take a look at it, yeah, that looks awesome. So, okay, I need to fly over here and end some Endermen before my Elytra breaks, and I will be right back. Alright, everything's mended up, and I am back here at my base. Sweet. I have been jumping around my base for about the past 20 minutes trying to decide what I want to do for the rest of the episode, and just realizing that I don't have time to do what I want to do for this episode. So next episode, you had better believe that I will be following up and finding out what happened to Marx in this episode, because I assume something must have happened behind the scenes. There must have been something fantastic, and you can probably find out all about it on Marx's channel, but, you might want to just stick around and see what the detective has to say. Maybe. But even if you don't, you'll definitely want to come back for next week when I play my own minigame. Or rather, make my own minigame and then hopefully play it. I have a doozy of an idea that I think is going to be a load of fun for the other diners. But until then, this has been this time, that will be that time, and I have just run out of time on this episode of Dinnercraft. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!